Chapter 9, Lucky Bunny. Sheldon found 3 more eggs. May swooped all of them. Every time she swooped, she shouted her head off. 4, 4, now I have 4. 5, 5, now I have 5. 6, 6, I just got 6. 6 was Sheldon's limit, apparently. He stomped to my tree stump and threw his empty basket in the grass. That's it. I'm done. I'm not looking for one more egg for that girl. Let her find her own stupid eggs. I quit, he said. May came chasing after him. No, Sheldon, no, you can't quit. You can't. Come on, we're a team, she said. We're Team May. Sheldon did a huffy breath at her. No, we're not. We're not Team May, he grouched. I am an egg finder, and you're some creepy swooping bird girl who steals them. May's mouth opened real shocked. I did not steal your eggs, Sheldon Potts. Those eggs were in the grass when I picked them up. Just because you saw them first didn't make them yours, she said. Picking them up and is what makes your eggs yours. Sheldon started to yell back. Then he stopped and looked at me. Shoot, he said. I think she has a valid point there. May smiled very smugly. Thank you, Sheldon, she said. You're not welcome, he said back. And I'm still not looking for any more eggs, May. I'm still quitting. May was not expecting that development. She started to sputter. But you have to look for more eggs, Sheldon. You just have to. Just a couple more eggs and I can win this whole thing, she said. Plus, you still haven't found the golden egg for me. Just then the Nana walked by. May reached out and grabbed her arm. Tell him, Nana. Tell him that he can't quit, she said. Sheldon is on my team. And when you're on a team, you can't quit. It's not fair. The Nana looked puzzled for a second. Then she did a little frown and shook her head. Oh my, no, she said. I'm sorry, dear, but there are no teams on an egg hunt. An egg hunt is an individual competition. May did not like that answer. She pulled on the Nana's arm some more. But Sheldon has to help me. He has to. The Nana interrupted. If you do not let go of my arm, I am going to give you a swat, dear, she said. May let go. The Nana smoothed herself out and walked on. Sheldon laughed and real loud. I like that, Nana, he said. I smiled. I like that Nana, too, I said. I nudged him with my elbow. Maybe someday she can be your Nana-in-law. Sheldon did a loud hoot. After that, we did a high 5 and a low 5 and a medium 5. And then I scooted over so he could share my tree stump. Lucille spotted us there. Her whole face lit up when she saw Sheldon. Chelsea, I've been looking for you. Where's your basket? She asked. Did you find the golden egg yet? Huh? Did you? Sheldon's face went kind of funny. Well, my magic egg shirt didn't work out good, Lucille, he said. I kept finding eggs, but May kept swooping them, and so now I'm sort of, well, you know. May butted her head in. Quitting, she hollered. He's quitting, Lucille. Tell him he can't quit. Tell him right now. Lucille's raised her eyebrows. You're quitting, Chelsea? Why are you quitting? You have to find the golden egg, remember? She said. If you don't find the golden egg, I will have to swim in my pool with someone I don't actually care for. She started to get annoyed. Think of me, Sheldon. You have to think of me, she said. Don't you know anything about being a boyfriend? Boyfriends do not let their girlfriends swim with people they don't care for. Sheldon did not answer. Lucille's face got madder. Sweat came on her head and lip. Well, for goodness sakes, don't just sit there, Sheldon. Go find that egg, she snapped. Then she wiped her sweat on her expensive dress sleeve and she stomped away. Sheldon watched her go. Finally, he turned and looked at me. My little lamb did not actually handle that well, he said, kind of quiet. He paused for a second. Also, she turned into a sweaty drip ball, he added. Just then, May stuck her head in between us. Come on, Sheldon. You heard what Lucille told you, she said. You have to go find the golden egg. Come on, find it right now. Then she grabbed his arm and she tried to pull him up, but Sheldon did not budge himself. He shook her off like a bug. I admire that style. After that, both of us sat there until the hunt was almost over. And when he started walking back to the picnic tables, only too bad for me, because I forgot to pick up my huge big feet and I fell down in the grass. And that's when it happened. I saw something gleaming. It was gleaming right into my eyes, I blinked and I looked again. Then I tried to cover my mouth with my paw mitt, but the words came rushing right out of my lips. The golden egg! The golden egg! I see the golden egg! May and Sheldon looked down and saw it too. For a second, all of us just stood there real frozen. And then, oop, floop, floop, we all dived in it at it at once. And slap, slap, slap. We piled our hands on top. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it, we shouted. Then suddenly, all of us got very silent, and we stared and stared at our hand pile. My heart started to pound. I stared some more. My mouth fell open, and I did a loud gasp, because the egg was under my giant paw mitt. That's why. Oh my gosh, I really do got it, I hollered. Sheldon frowned. Are you sure? He asked. He wiggled his fingers to locate himself. Shoot, he said. I was hoping that big paw was mine. I looked at him. Very odd. That was some kind of joke, I hope. Excuse me. Well, at least you beat May, I said, real happy. Beating May is still good, Sheldon. And then, kaboom! May exploded like a firework, and she yanked her hand off the top of the pile, and she slapped it on the ground. He did not beat me, Junie Jones. Sheldon has 0 eggs, and I have 6. How can you say he beat me, you big dumb bunny? She yelled. That's when I exploded, too. I am not a dumb bunny, May, I shouted back. I am the celebrity of this whole occasion. Plus, you didn't even find one single egg on your own, and so I will show you how Sheldon can beat you. I will show you exactly that right now, in fact. Then, without even thinking about it, I quick slid my paw mitt off the golden egg, and I let Sheldon's hand drop on it. There! Ha! See, May? See? Now Sheldon has the golden egg and you don't. And the golden egg is the winner of this whole event, I said. May's eyes got as big as bowls. Sheldon's eyes got big too. He grabbed the egg in both of his hands and he jumped up like a rocket. May slumped her face in the grass. Then tweet, tweet, tweet. The Nana blew the whistle and the hunt was over. Chapter 10, Decisions. Dear First Grade Journal, today at school, Sheldon keeps on hugging me. Lucille keeps hugging me too. May keeps glaring at me. She needs anger management classes, I believe. I quit writing and thought about the party. May didn't win the most eggs, because guess who did? My friend Jose did, that's who. And guess who else got to present the flowers to him? Me, the bunny. Jose was the happiest boy I ever saw. He jumped way up in the air. Mucho gracias, he giggled at me. That means thank you. I smiled at that memory. Then I started to write in my journal some more. Sometimes I'm not happy about giving the golden egg to Sheldon because I made that decision on the spurt of the moment and I still want to swim in Lucille's hot tub, hot water. Only here is the confusing thing. Sometimes I'm happy for what I did for Sheldon because seeing his face made me smile inside. And so that is something to think about, I guess. And guess what else? I'm not calling May Dumb Bunny anymore. Probably, because bunnies aren't that dumb, of course. And so now I'm going to call May a different name. Uh-oh, she glared at me again. I think I will offer her a jelly bean, because that would be a nice gesture by me. Please stand by. I put down my pencil and reached into my pocket. I pulled out a jelly candy bag I brought to school, and I held it out. Would you like a jelly bean, bird girl? I said, very pleasant. May sputtered and stuttered, very shocked. Then she quick raised her hand to tattle. Mr. Scary, she hollered. Mr. Scary looked back at us. His face was not very delightful. I ducked my head down. May did a gulp. Then she lowered her hand and started counting to 20. No action was taken. I smiled, very relieved. Then finally, I picked up my pencil one more time, and I finished my journal page. May does not like her new name, apparently. This is going to work out just fine, I think. Have a happy day. Your friend, Junie B. Smart Bunny.